This is Tourism and Disaster by Kylar Barrett. Tourism is defined as the commercial organization of vacations and visits of places of interest. In today's world, our technological resources enable us to easily access traveling around the world. Traveling is very fun and creates many experiences. Some tourism statistics for Florida: it's estimated 116.5 million traveled to Florida in 2017. Now, out of that 116.5 million, 102.3 million are domestic visitors, 10.7 million were overseas visitors, and 3.5 million were Canadian visitors. Some tourist areas in the United States: the Great Smoky Mountains, the Golden State Bridge in San Francisco, California, Central Park of New York City, New York, Grand Canyon National Park, Niagara Falls, the White House, Statue of Liberty, Universal Orlando Resort, Walt Disney World Resort, and many more. This is a picture of me as a tourist last summer when I traveled around Europe and Africa. This is a picture of me in the city of Casablanca in Morocco. A disaster is a sudden event such as an accident or natural catastrophe that causes great damage or loss of life. Some examples of disasters are natural disasters and technological disasters. Some disasters that we see here in Florida, we all know commonly, is hurricane season that runs June 1st through November 30th. Florida, I also did not know this, is labeled as the lightning capital of the U.S. Most commonly known is for Hurricane Michael and recently Hurricane Irma, but some other disasters the state of Florida is known for are the coastal waterspouts, tornadoes that come through the state on occasion, the Orlando nightclub shooting, and the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting. Disaster impacts on tourism in Florida: we see a decreased tourism in those regions that are affected, increase in displaced citizens, increase in government spending, high cost of damages, and usually the state is impacted yearly. An emergency management plan for the Orlando region: some mitigation would be monitoring the weather change and updating information that is disseminated to the public. For preparedness, issuing a warning order to the public, communicating with the state government, and informing the public on necessary information while mobilizing necessary emergency personnel. The response would be assessing any damages, reporting the situations to the state government, mobilizing more emergency personnel if needed, and ensuring the safety to the public. For the recovery, rebuild and reconstruct any damages done to the public property to ensure safety and prevent future injuries. For the conclusion and future planning: disasters happen at a moment's notice, have negative impacts on tourists, and do cause massive destruction. If you're planning on traveling, some future planning would be to create